futuro visible and invisible. She wants to know what's going on with the relationship, and the God and the saints will reveal the answers to my questions, and whatever's hidden behind black. Circle. All right, way to go, guys.
Circle.
You guys totally missed it. You guys like freaking missed the whole freaking circle. Like
Oval.
and there's a constant obstacle that keeps returning. It says in this world, it says things need to be complete. It says true love. But something about the past in the relationship, something that happened in the past in the relationship, and then it talks about feeling alone. I don't know if you're feeling alone in the relationship or you're feeling like, but there's going to be triumph. It says that's what's kind of hidden. It says no lovers, so if you're wondering if you're cheating, that's not happening. It says, but there's a big change that's coming. Then it talks about someone who's younger, and it says in a decision that needs to be made. Whoa. So, I don't know if you guys have...
He left because he thinks I'm cheating.
Oh yeah, well it says he's not cheating though. But this says nobody's cheating. Are you cheating? I mean, telling me nobody's cheating. Whoa. That was cool. Did you see that? That's the origami, right?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called? Okay. So there you go. Like, so that's what the cards are saying. So there's a big change that's coming. It talks about someone younger. So I don't know, it's a younger girl. So I don't know if you guys have what you guys have going on, or he has a kid, or you have a kid, or something's going on, or it's talking about someone younger. That could be someone else that's involved. He's stuck on that. It says he's not happy. That's for sure. At all. Oh, they do have a daughter, so there you go, someone younger. So there's a decision that needs to be made here. He's not happy. I mean, what can you do to convince him? I mean, because it's talking about don't be afraid to lose him, because you're not going to. It's just, it's being a fool. Like, what about, she's still going off. Damn. So what about, I know this sounds like off the wall, but what about the lie detector test? I know you could get that thing for like $350 now. I mean, if you didn't cheat, they got nothing to worry about. But if you did, valió madre. So, something to think about. I mean, maybe that'll make him feel comfortable. I don't know. Would that make you guys feel comfortable?
It would help. It should help.
No.
Even if you pass it, you would still think they cheated on you?
You guys aren't reliable.
Yes, they are. They're 99.999 perfective.
There's so many ways to like.
How?
It just is.
Okay.
Control your freaking
I don't
and
trust
on top of that, even if you do come out and you didn't cheat, and then what if you do it after because they already tested you?
Ooh.
Only your mind would think like
You
that.
would think that, 'cause I don't know.
You're the only person who would think like, now I can really cheat because I already got tested. Really?
She said, I told him I'm willing to do anything, and still he says I am. He left his mom's today. He said, you fucked up and you know it.
Damn. His mom's there.
I like the drum.
Oh, drum.
It says there's no fruit there right now. It says, so are you angry with him as well? I mean, I know you're willing to do anything. It says, but at the same time, it says you're impatient. So you're very impatient and you have a bad temper. So that's another thing that kind of makes him unhappy. So there's a culmination of things. I guess, you know what? Excuse me, I'm going to tell you this straight up. So my wife, you know, the way she was raised and the way she was kind of harsh, you know, kind of mean without being mean. And you guys all know her. Like,
She's lovely.
You could say, you know, hi to her and whatever. And at the same time, she doesn't mean to be mean, but she comes across like scary. Right? Am I bullshitting? So
Ever since I was 12.
So because she came across harsh like that and didn't want to take shit and was so offended by men and shit, she really kind of like turned me off. It was not cool. But yeah, that all changed. So yeah, don't be angry. Like, don't. Yeah. Don't be impatient. It says that quickly, there's going to be a reconciliation. So it's everything's in the works. Relax. Take a deep breath. Everything's going to come back. Just hold your ground. Hold your ground. You didn't do nothing. Offer to do a lie detector test. Don't just say I'll do a lie detector test. I don't have nothing to hide. Like, be straight up. Like, and if he says yeah, then handle it. Get it done. Like, I know you guys say it's whatever, but I don't see that she cheated, and I know I'm not wrong.
Said I'm so angry at him because he's so stuck on that, and he left because his mom lets him do anything.
Well, I get that. Well, yeah, it shows he's not home, so there's the house. It says you need to ask God for some help here. Help turn things around. Maybe if you want to come, look, if you want to come work with me, I'll give you 24 hours. So 24 hours from this time right now, you can send me an email at genxyztalk@gmail.com. And we'll put that up in a minute too. And you can actually, if you decide you want to work with me, you need to do a binder so you can get you clean and get off that energy. And then after that, I start telling you things that we need to do so you can take care of it. It's really up to you though. So I'll give you 24 hours, okay? It says no brujo, just a girl who's upside down. So you're angry, but you're also going through some depression here. It says, and it's saying that you just want the problem to go away. You want this to be over with. You want to return, it says, to being loving. I mean, that's cool, but just don't be impatient. Like, sometimes you can't just get shit over with. You got to kind of kill that insecurity. And I think with my wife, she'd always ask, what are you doing? My phone's always been wide open since the day we've been married. I have nothing to hide. So I think after years now, I think she pretty much shows my joke with her about stuff. And then she just gives me that look, and I already know, like, I'm going to die. So I kind of stop. So, yeah, it says, but things coming to an end and being brokenhearted, it says there's no fortune with that. So, just kind of, I always tell everybody, I mean, the easiest thing to tell someone is, yeah, you cheated on me when you're not happy. Because it's too much work to tell someone that they need to change. And maybe you think you don't, but all of us have had to change, right? Every one of us in this room had to make some changes.
He said he's real insecure, so he thinks I'm doing something when I'm not.
And that's what I mean. And maybe you get mad when he questions you about shit. Because my wife, I was very insecure. And I would ask her questions. I asked my wife questions. I'd be like, well, what'd you do? Or how come we took a shower? That was the worst one. How come we took a shower? How come we always take a shower the day that I fucking go back to work? I would always tell her that. Yeah, because when I'm helping people who are insecure, I carry all that on me. And so sometimes I'll start questioning myself because I'm dealing with everybody's insecurities. It's fucking, anyways. Yeah. A little. Yeah, you shouldn't be. You got the whole world in front of you. But anyways, so that's where it's at, kind of carrying it. And it says no karma here. It says no hardship. Yeah, you want things to work, and it talks about not having more burden on your back. You just want the opportunities to make things happen. So you just maybe need some guidance. And I tell every woman, I tell them all, you lead by example, right? You lead by example. So if you're doing the right things and that person sees you doing the right things, because sometimes when my wife, when I would question her about stuff, she'd say like, yeah, I am. And that just fucking kind of blew the top off of me. Like, well, why the fuck are you doing it then? But then it wasn't real. She was fucking with me because she was angry. And that just made me more insecure. Like, you can't even just be straight up with me and be honest. That's how bad it gets. That's how bad some people get. So, the way, when she would ask me questions, I think I led by example because she'd be like, are you cheating on me? Or she had a dream that I cheated or whatever. And I'd always say, I wouldn't do that. I'm not worried about it. You don't have to worry about that. It's not ever going to happen. It's not who I am. Obviously, we pranked you. And I would not do that. You know what I mean? It's just not who I am. It's not why I do this.
I'm real honest with him, and still he doesn't trust me.
And like I said, there might just be some adjustments we need to make. Right? I mean, all of us have needed some adjustments, including myself.
That's why he left and said, "You're done this time."
You know, I mean, are you still talking to him? And people say shit when they're pissed or when they want to hurt you. And maybe you don't realize, but because he's so insecure, it's making you insecure about losing him. And maybe that's what he needs. Maybe he needs you to like want him, chase him because he's so insecure with himself. Honestly, man, I know that feeling because it comes from abandonment. Like when my father abandoned me, I had those insecure issues. And so I was like that with the person I was with. It was really bad. We don't realize how scarring it is. Our parents scar us so badly. I'm not saying they do it on purpose, but you know, life happens. So.